Hi there. Welcome to Life Unfolded, where we take life one breath at a time. I'm so glad you're here. This space is all about slowing down, reflecting, and embracing the beautiful journey of becoming. If you're looking for meaning, fulfillment, and inner peace, you've come to the right place. Let's unfold your story together. Have you ever felt like your mind is a maze with no way out? Thoughts keep repeating, leaving you exhausted, sleepless, or unable to focus. Today's video is not just a gentle reminder, but also a simple map to help you escape overthinking with practical, easy-to-apply steps drawn from science and life experience. You'll be guided through 5 simple keys to soothe your mind immediately. Instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What can I learn?" A simple yet profound shift from feeling helpless to being in control. Remember that everything is impermanent. Just like the weather changes, so do emotions. The storm will pass. Write down negative thoughts and discard them, a small act that can free you from mental clutter. Cleaning your living space is like clearing your mind. A tidy desk can be the start of a mindful morning. And finally, you'll be introduced to the home hotel model, where your home is not just a place to live, but a place to restore energy, find inspiration, and feel truly at peace. Key 1. The journey of mindset. Transformation, from victim to life creator. Throughout life, we all experience painful moments, losses, or feelings of being treated unfairly by life. In those times, our mind often asks a familiar question: why is this happening to me? It's a natural reaction of the hurting part of us, trying to make sense of the pain. But if we stop there, in the feeling of passivity, helplessness, and blame, we lock ourselves in a cage called victimhood. In that cage, we can't grow, change, or heal. The real turning point begins when we dare to change the question. Instead of asking, "Why me?" try gently asking, "What can I learn from this experience? What can I change to avoid repeating this pain? How can I turn this adversity into strength for myself?" By changing the question, you're not just changing your thinking. You're gradually shifting from being passive to active, from victim to creator. This proactivity doesn't deny the pain, but chooses to respond to it consciously, intelligently, and powerfully. Active questions have the power to ease suffering. They help you avoid getting stuck in a cycle of complaining, blaming, or self-pity. Instead, you start seeing opportunities in life's storms. Imagine, if life is a book, you are the one holding the pen. Each event can be a dark chapter, but how you react determines whether it ends in despair or growth. So, next time life challenges you, take a deep breath. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "How will I choose to react to make this part of my growth journey?" That's when you start reclaiming the power you once lost in pain. Key 2. Living with impermanence. A lesson for a mindful mind: life doesn't stand still. Like flowing water, everything in life, from emotions, circumstances, to people, is in motion and changes. Sometimes you feel happy, full of excitement, like standing in a brilliant summer. But then cold, gloomy days come, like a silent winter, passing through your mind. The truth is, no emotion lasts forever. Joy will pass. Sadness won't stay forever. Understanding this is the first step to wisdom. Because when you realize that all emotions are temporary, you won't be too immersed in happiness to fear losing it, nor too despairing in sadness believing it will never end. Like someone who knows it will rain in a certain season, they don't blame the sky. They bring an umbrella. Similarly, a mindful person doesn't try to stop change. They prepare for it with acceptance and inner softness. Impermanence is not a threat, it's a gift. Because without impermanence, how can we appreciate the present? If all emotions were unchanging, where would we find the chance to heal, to change, to renew ourselves. When you start living with the mindset that everything will pass, you'll learn to let go lightly. You won't hold on too tightly to things that aren't yours. You won't dwell in the past or worry about the future. You learn to breathe with life, not against it. You learn to observe emotions like clouds, coming and going, without identifying yourself with them. And most importantly, you learn to trust in the natural cycle of life, that after the rain, the sky clears. After winter, spring returns, connecting the two dimensions of thinking, proactivity and impermanence. When you combine proactive thinking with an understanding of impermanence, you become freer than ever. You're no longer a victim of circumstances. You no longer struggle to hold on to things that can't be held. You live, observe, adjust, and keep moving forward, gently yet firmly. And that's the strength of a mature mind, not controlling life, but mastering how you live. Key 3. Liberating the mind through action. Right to let go. There are negative thoughts that keep repeating in your head, like a tape looping endlessly. It could be fear, anger, self-judgment, or an old wound that hasn't healed. The more you try not to think about it, the bigger it grows, like a shadow following your every step. But there's a simple and effective way. Write down those thoughts, then let them go. Take a piece of paper. Sit alone. Write down everything. Weighing on your mind. Don't edit. Don't hold back. Let the pen be the outlet for all pent-up emotions. Once done, you have 3 choices: tear it up, burn it, or throw it in the trash. This simple act, which might seem childish, carries an unexpected healing power. Studies from Nagoya University, Japan, and Ohio State University, USA, have shown that when we write down negative thoughts and physically discard them, the brain registers the signal: I'm letting this go. As a result, the mind becomes lighter. Negative emotions gradually dissolve like smoke after burning a piece of paper. The important thing isn't the paper, but the intention behind the action. I choose to face the pain. I confront it. Then I release it. You don't need to wait for free time or a stable mood. Whenever heavy emotions arise, you can use this method as a gentle release valve for your soul. Key 4. Declutter your space. Refresh your inner self. We often think stress comes from work, financial pressure, or complicated relationships. But there's a silent culprit often overlooked: the clutter in our living space. A desk piled with papers, a closet full of unused items, a messy kitchen with unwashed dishes. All these small things quietly create a suffocating feeling, making it hard to focus, easily irritable, and stifling creativity. Science has proven that a cluttered space can increase cortisol levels, the stress hormone, in the body. Conversely, when you actively organize your space, you're resetting your nervous system. Decluttering doesn't have to be a big task. Sometimes it's just folding your bedding after waking up, wiping your desk clean before starting the day, removing 3 unnecessary items from your closet each week. You'll notice that when your surroundings become spacious, your mind opens up. 2. New ideas come easily. Emotions become balanced, and you feel more in control of your life. Decluttering isn't just physical work. It's a quiet, spiritual act where you send the message: I deserve to live in a clear, light, and beautiful space, connecting both dimensions, inside and outside. When you release negative thoughts by writing and letting go, and simultaneously free your living space from clutter, you're sending a clear signal to the universe and yourself. I'm ready to renew. I'm ready to live lighter. And in this journey of lightening, each piece of paper, each item, you'll find your heart gradually becoming carefree and clear, like a room just opened to welcome the morning sun. Key 5. Home hotel. When home becomes a place of healing, Imagine the feeling when you step into your favorite hotel. A clean space, everything neatly in place, soft lighting, pleasant scents, and you feel relieved just by dropping your luggage. Why can't we bring that feeling into our own home? That's the spirit of the home hotel model, a lifestyle that suggests organize your living space like a small, loving hotel. It doesn't need to be luxurious, just a home that's cozy like a nest and tidy like a hotel. Each item has its own place. Have you ever felt confused not remembering where you put the scissors? Or tired of having to clean up every time guests visit? The secret lies in establishing a fixed position for each item in the house. When every item has its own place, you not only save time searching, but also create an invisible order that makes your mind feel controlled and supported. Small tips. A box for remote controls near the sofa, a tray for keys right by the door, a basket for mail post on a corner of the table, a small shelf for personal hygiene items in the bathroom. Minimalist, yet personalized hotels often have simple but elegant designs. Why? Because minimalism reduces visual stimulation, bringing a sense of lightness. However, your home is still a place to express your identity. So, you can choose meaningful decorations like a favorite painting, fresh flowers, or a few family photos, as long as they are intentional, not randomly piled up. Life doesn't require you to control everything, but you can choose how you react. Sometimes, just 2 minutes can change a whole chain of thoughts, a whole day, even a cycle of emotions you've been stuck in for a long time. If you found today's video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs a little corner of peace. See you in the next steps on the journey of opening up, gently, and healing.